everyone. So I'm in my car and waiting for my mother while she does her sinus treatment. So I have about 30 minutes to put on my makeup, and I'm gonna see if I can actually do this before she finishes her treatment, which means that if I don't get my makeup done in 30 minutes, I'm taking too long to put on my face. So let's start. So as usual, put on my toner first, and then my serum. Yeah, I know, I can't believe I actually brought everything here in my car. And then the moisturizer, and last but not least, my sunscreen. Now I have done a review on this Cover sunscreen mist, so you can head over to my channel and watch the review that I did for this one. It's been my favorite sunscreen so far. Oof. Now let's start with the actual makeup. Gonna spray some my favorite setting spray first. Please excuse me if I'm talking too fast. I just want to make sure that I get my makeup done before my mother comes out. Next is the primer. It's obviously my favorite primer because I'm down to the last squeeze. I got an extra tube at home, but I thought for this makeup, I think this should suffice. Okay, so I got my primer on. Now it's time for foundation, and this is my favorite foundation thus far, L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. Two pumps. Oops. Don't mind me. I'm looking into the rearview mirror as I do my makeup because that's what we women do, right? And don't worry, the car is stopped. I'm not doing my makeup in a moving car. One good thing about doing makeup in my car right now is that I get natural daylight. More than enough natural daylight. So I can really see what my makeup looks like in the real world, as opposed to how it looks like in pictures. My God, I hate doing my makeup in a rush, and trust me, 30 minutes is a rush for me. It's time for my concealer. There are people passing by my car and looking at me like I'm some sort of crazy person, but that's okay because I am, and I don't mind it one bit. Next, I put on the lip balm. Now it's time to do the eyebrows, just making sure it doesn't go in all directions. Okay, today for the first time I'm going to try the Maybelline Define and Blend eyebrow pencil. I'm not really a fan of eyebrow pencils, maybe because I don't really know how to use them, but let's just try this one. Okay, I brought the color gray brown. God, why is it so hard to open it? Just keeping it real, guys, just keeping it real. Okay, got the pencil out. As you can see, I already have like somewhat thick eyebrows. My eyebrows are quite full, and I wish I can say the same for my head. So all I need to do is just fill in where there are sparseness. Okay, do you guys see any difference? Because honestly, I don't really see any difference. Is there really any color on this? Okay, Maybelline, I'm kind of disappointed with you right now because I'm not seeing any color, any difference to my eyebrows. It looks almost the same as before. I can't see that the sparse areas have been covered up. Or maybe I bought a color that is too light for my actual brows. I don't know, so I'm gonna use the spoolie here to just blend it all. Whoa, I'm sweating. The pressure of trying to get my makeup done in 30 minutes. And I'm gonna use the concealer to shape my brows, just to give it a little bit of definition. Blend it all. Alright, next I'm going to put on the eyeshadow primer. And my favorite has always been the one by Mary Kay. Okay, now that I've got my base on, I am going to set everything with a translucent powder, and the one my go-to now is the Too Faced Peach Perfect translucent powder. Now I have oily skin, and I know that a lot of people seem to recommend baking for oily skin. If you don't know what baking is, it's like putting a whole lot of powder on the under eye until you look like you've just bathed in powder, and leave it on there for a while and then brush it all off after a few minutes. But I'm not a big fan of baking, so what I do is just I take some powder and just dab it all over my face. Eyeshadow, I'm going to use number 7 Socialite palette. We use this color right here for the crease. What do I mean for the crease? So there's no such thing as crease for me. So what I do is I fake crease, and I just put the color right where my eye socket starts. If that makes sense to you. Does that make sense to you? Let's just say I'm putting the color right above the eyelid. Yeah, the space above the eyelid, between my eyelid right here and also the brow bone. So that's where I'm putting the color. Now again, I've mentioned this before, and I'm going to mention it again, and I'll probably mention it in all of my videos. I am not a makeup artist. I'm not a beauty guru. Whatever makeup technique I learned from YouTube. I learned from watching people. I learned from watching makeup artists put on makeup on other people. Okay, I've put some color on my eyes now. Nova Ridge. I put the color on the outer corner, and I brought it in to the inner corner. Okay, and then I'm gonna take back some of that sophisticated color right here, and just to blend out, make sure there's no harsh line between the purple, slightly purple color with the peach. Now it's time for glitter, because I cannot live without glitter. How about you? I'm torn between Old Money right here and Pink Diamond right here, but I think I'm gonna go with Pink Diamond. Now I'm the kind of girl that cannot live without glitter. I need glitter in everything that I put on my face, and sometimes on my dress, on my clothes, on my mask. So yeah, I'm a bling blingy kind of girl. Gonna take the brush and just blend and blend and blend and blend, because you know when it comes to eyeshadow, the secret is all in the blending. I don't think there's enough glitter on my eye, so I'm gonna put some more. Okay, then I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and use this color right here. It's called Polished. I'm gonna use it for the under eye. Now I am going to use Bad Gal Bang 24-hour eye pencil by Benefit to tightline. Tightlining is just putting a line using your eyeliner, pencil liner, just below your lashes, so that when you put on mascara, you won't see any white gap between your eyelashes and your eye. Does that ever make sense? How are we doing on time? My mom is not out yet, so I'd say we're doing good. I always take the longest time to do my eyes. I don't know, because I just think that when I do my makeup, I like to focus on the eyes instead of on the other parts of my face. Right, then I'm going to use a nude color to tightline the lower lash line. Now I have small eyes, and lining your lower lash line with nude color can make your eyes appear bigger than they actually are. And then I'm going to use my favorite Maybelline Hyper Sharp Liner. I'm going to need a closer mirror to do this, just to fix my eyeliner and make sure I get it sharp and smooth. Now if you see anything shaking in this video, as usual, don't adjust your TV, don't adjust your phone, it's just me. I have shaky hands, but surprisingly when I do my makeup it doesn't shake. But still, if you see anything shaking, it's not you, okay? It's just me. Okay, and just like that, our eyeliners are done. Next is mascara, and I'm using the Benefit Roller Lash, the Travel Edition. Benefit Roller Lash is by far my favorite mascara. And I know it's a bit pricey, but I tell you, it's worth it. At least I think it's worth it, because it like brings my eyelashes to a whole new level. Now, unlike my eyebrows, I have very thin eyelashes, and sometimes I wonder if they even exist. But when I put this mascara on, it's like I have eyelashes that I didn't know existed before. Lower lash line. Now when you put your mascara on your top lashes, you want to do it in the zigzag motion, just to make sure that the bristles on your mascara brush gets to all the tiny lashes that you have. Lower lash line. Oh no! My mom is done! Hold on, I need to open the door. My mom is done. Kejapnya.
Tak ada siapa tu. Kadang-kadang masuk tunggu sekejap. Oh,
Dito.
yang lain duluan.
So there it goes. I lost the challenge. I thought I could put on my makeup before my mother finishes a treatment. But I can't. You know, like where your eyeball ends. How can an eyeball end? I'm really messing this up, aren't I?